Greetings, comrades. This is Tim, and I'm here in my garage in Texas, and I've accumulated lots of things that I'm going to be putting on my Janus Gryffin 250. I'm going to use that motorcycle for long-distance adventure touring, and this is a good opportunity to show some of the things that goes on to a motorcycle so that you can sustain it over the long ride. One of the most important thing is a tire pressure monitoring system. I'm using this particular version here. It's Bluetooth to the cell phone, so it gives you immediate notifications should anything happen. I can stop, repair a tire. This is a side stand jack that's used in conjunction with the kickstand of the motorcycle. You put this on the other side and you can raise either the rear tire or the front tire. Tire tools. These are special. These are aluminum, very lightweight. And this one is in 22 millimeter for the rear axle of the Janus, and this one's in 13 millimeter for the adjustment screws for the chain. Tire changing, or tire patching stuff there. Slime pump, very inexpensive but highly reliable. I have one that's almost 10 years old that I carry on my BMW that I just recently used and worked great. Tool set for the Janus, they give you a nice list of tools. Weight is a important thing to consider when putting extra tools on a lightweight motorcycle like the Janus, and I've tried to minimize the weight as much as I can, to include losing a whole bunch of weight myself. This particular ratchet is about half the weight of a standard ratchet. It's composite materials, very strong, made by Pittsburgh Pro stuff. Got it at Harbor Freight. All of that stuff is going to go into this pannier here. You've seen some of the pictures that I've done previously about the motorcycle. It has a deep well 50 caliber ammo can as the right side pannier. This one's going to go on the left side over the exhaust pipe area, and all of this stuff here is going to go inside that. Here's the Farkle bar that I made that I'm going to use for the motorcycle. You can see the green here is Janus OD green. It's that particular powder coat color right there. I'm going to paint that can the same way. On the Farkle bar is going to be mounted the Garmin Diesel 580 trucker GPS with a RAM case that I've sealed up so it's water tolerant, and that's the mount for the smartphone. All of those things are going to be connected to a fuse block. This particular one is called the fuse block. It was invented by a legend in the long distance riding community, a guy named Kurt Graham. He has up to 6 places where you can connect various things, and they can be either switched or non-switched, which means that they're hot all the time. So you can all you got to do is move the fuse over one block. I'm going to connect the Gerbing heated gear stuff to it, and the USB power for my smartphone and the GPS right there. Those will be mounted inside this box here. This particular outside plug will be mounted on someplace on the motorcycle that I can use for the tire pump and some other things. Slimmed down model of a multimeter that I got on Amazon. Oh, by the way, I'll put a link in this video at the bottom, and it will take you to a page where you can see all of this stuff in detail. On the motorcycle, I'm going to install a brake light enhancing bar here. These are high intensity emergency vehicle, police vehicle quality lights that come from Federal Signal, and they're very, very robust, designed for outside of the vehicle. That's going to be for the brake light. These are going to be, these here are going to be used like a construction vehicle. The flashing will go back and forth. As a matter of fact, I have them on my BMW R1200 GS Adventure. And I'm going to pause here and I'm going to show you what they look like on that. As you can see, that'll get your attention. So if I'm cruising down Interstate 10 in the middle of the night on my Janus going at about 60 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour, if I'm lucky, that will alert people that there's a slow vehicle up ahead. Once again, I'll put a link on this video to where you can see you can buy these. I got these on Amazon. They're fairly pricey, but it's cheaper on Amazon than I've found anywhere else. Got a bike cover here that I'm going to use. I'm going to take this bag here that I've had since my Army days and put it on the back. Of course, I got this Army theme going with this little motorcycle. Make it a whole lot more fun. One other thing I'm going to put on the motorcycle is a motion detector, movement alarm. You pull up to a gas station and you go in and activate this guy. If anybody messes with it, it'll scream and holler and make all kinds of obnoxious noises until I come out and turn it off. Very cheap, inexpensive on Amazon. Once again, I'll show you where that all goes. So this is, you probably won't see all this accumulated stuff collected like this ever again because when I get it put on a motorcycle, it just kind of melts in there. Thanks for your attention and have a good day.